What's going on, YouTube? This your time again. Now you listen to Reality Talk and you listen to Value 45 on Reality Talk, Custody Battle. So hit the thumbs up if you agree, hit the thumbs down if you disagree, and hit the like button before we talk about this. And hit the notification bell so you hear a new one when I drop out another one out. And we're gonna start on Reality Talk and feel free and hit the like button. And so we put out a new one on this episode. So let's get this started. Custody battle is two individuals, two exes or a estranged husband, estranged wife, and deciding on a breakup, and they're gonna take custody over the children, and all depends how many kids you raising. So they break up, the children decides who they gonna go stay with. Who gonna go live with who? Now I'm gonna put it like this: if it was two boys gonna stay with the daddy, and if it's two girls gonna stay with the daddy. Or if it's two kids, if it's only depends how many children is it. Hit the like button. So we're gonna talk about this right here. Now, custody battle is a big responsibility in a marriage. That if you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband and wife or whatever, let me tell you something. You know what the worst is? It's the marriage, husband and wife, because I see a bunch of episodes that people end up losing their life behind custody battle of who's gonna raise who. Or she wants to raise this kid, or she want them, and they want it go back and forth to court and all this. But when you lose the custody battle, then that's when the hitman be available for all these crazy people that wants to hire a hitman to unalive that person because that person decides he won the custody battle and she don't and lost the custody battle. This is the same thing with an episode of Betty Broderick, the situation when they were fighting over custody battle or whatever back in the late 80s, and where both lives had ended behind it. Same thing. There was another episode that same thing, but two people end up losing their life. The ex-wife and her boyfriend end up got arrested for her ex-husband and his new girlfriend killed them in the living room over custody battle. So I'm gonna take a shot. I'm not gonna say the names, but they know who I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. You do not wish death on your ex estranged husband over he talking about he wanted spouse support. So when it all started that he had cheated, she forgave him the first time of cheating. She gave him the first time, told him not to do it again. He did it again anyway, so when he did it again, enough was enough. She had enough of it. So they end up is going to break up. So they never got a divorce yet, and the divorce never got final. But the only thing is people need to stop playing these child minding games about custody battle. Won't y'all just go to court, get the divorce, let him sign the papers, then you can do whatever you want to do. But instead, she got herself on the Facebook with her new man, kissing and hugging and up, and he buying all them flowers and roses for her, just to make this boy mad, to get back at him for cheating. And it was a competition, but he decided he didn't want to throw rocks back at her. But what he did, for the deal going out, he had his new girlfriend went over by Cardi B's house in Jersey. Hit the like button. And Cardi B told him not to have that girl over there. Or it's gonna go further. So all these things was going on that Takeoff got killed, or the Migos had separated, and they all just now go back, like Offset or stuff like that, and they all came back. Because remember, they was all family anyway. They was all related. They was all family or whatever. But the thing is that when you start saying, wishing death on somebody, and because that person wanted alimony or wanted spouse support from her, which is $30 million or whatever $1 million it is, now some people wants to get him out the way, wants to get him killed. It can go from that. Hit the like button. Cussy battles is the mama and the daddy responsibility. Step mama, step daddy, back off, let them two go at it about their kids. Get you an attorney, get you a lawyer, and go to court. Serve the papers, let him sign the paper, let him give you back the paper once you move on. Because if you wasn't happy in the relationship, then move on. Now, I don't know what made him cheat on her or what. Some people say she got a mouth. She's loud. She got a mouth. And it's like, and you know how Puerto Rican women are. For a dumb fact. I know how Puerto Rican women are. They real loud. They ghetto. They got the ghetto slang, just like an African American woman. You get mad, tear up your thing, set your car on fire, doing all this old wild publicity stunt. It's like, it make you like, no, stay away from them people. I don't give a damn how they look. And that's what triggers it off. And he decided that his child had his hair looking just like the new boyfriend, which is a football player that played for the Patriots or whatever. He decided to take his Instagram and X, which is Twitter, the old Twitter. He decided he closed both of his accounts just because. So I don't know what was happening. I don't know what's going on and what the situation is. Like I said, these people are weird. Weird people when it comes to these cussy battles. And people over here trying to do this and do all this old bull stuff, and it's just, the people weird. The people do weird things all the time. So if you feel like you mad and you get on internet yelling and saying all this, won't you just take a step up? Not wish death on a man. Won't you not wish death on somebody? Won't you just go ahead and go to court? Go to court. Just go ahead and go to court and go ahead and go to court and do it the right way. Because if you do it the wrong way, if you do it the wrong way, you ain't gonna never see your children again. By the time you get out of jail, your children will be old. That's when I'm trying to explain this to you. Same thing. But I don't know what's going on in this situation, because like I said, that's why people decide they don't want no kids. Because it's a lot. I'm tasting. It's a lot of rappers and singers and celebrities have children and raise children. If some me and some of them got custody of their kids. Some of them have custody of their kids or whatever. But if their kids born with a silver spoon in their mouth and all that, and your daddy, mama raps or whatever, I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, we was born like that. We ain't come out nobody's stomach that they sings and raps and all that. We was born a low class life. Things was easy and it got harder. That we had to struggle to make ends meet. To struggle on our own. We ain't got many friends. We ain't got many people to deal with. I ain't got many friends. I don't have friends anymore. And back then, I used to have a lot of friends, but now I don't. I don't have those I'm gonna put it that we're gonna save it like that. But the same thing is, these custody battles can lead to murder. These custody battles can lead to hire the hitman, and people's hire the hitmen all the time. I seen those episodes, Murder for Hire. Some of those people was hired a hitman because of custody battles if you won't get the kid. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you the only first thing they can come out their mouth. The reason why he won't custody battle because he want to claim the kid owner income tax. It ain't about the money. He's trying to the kid trying to know who his father is. You cannot just take this kid from father to father to father because y'all have a bad breakup. Now, if he's a deadbeat and he ain't there for his kid, then it is what it is. So then he needs to sign his rights away. But don't try to use the children as a bait to get more money on your taxes every year. Hit the like button. This is why I be like, no, that's okay. And that's what they all do. They use their kids on their taxes so they can get taxes. They want to claim that kid on their taxes. Like I said, when I did my tax back then, I ain't had no kid to claim. And people used to claim kids on their taxes. That's why sometimes it's best not to have any children. It felt so good when we had sex, but when it comes to children and these children, and then here goes the enemy. Here it is. Y'all enemies now. And I turned a couple of people down. Like, dog, I know, because I already know how it all ends. It's a cycle. It's a roller coaster. It's a cycle that they go through. Because if you have a baby, y'all have a child or whatever, the next thing you know, they become enemies. Somebody cheated. Somebody had cheated. Now all of a sudden, y'all enemies now. So now you pissed off. He's pissed off. Now he wants alimony support. He wants spouse support. He said, well, I want spouse support then. You making more than me. No, you want spouse support because you want spouse support because of you got an idea that you got busted cheating. You got busted. Now you saw her hugging and kissing another man on the Facebook or the Instagram. Now you mad now you wanna take action. Go get your girlfriend and y'all do the same thing. That's all you had to do. I'd have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing. But they feel like two wrongs don't make it right. Which it is. Two wrongs don't make it right. Because if you put two wrongs together, it's going to mess up everything. Everything is going to mess up. And it's going to be back and forth. And somebody's going to end up hurt. Somebody's going to get hurt. Hit the like button. That's why Satan likes this type of stuff. Satan likes two wrongs. So when you put two wrongs in the same, if you put If you put the same rotten apple in the dang gone bucket, it's going to mess up the whole bucket. And that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? They call revenge. You feel like he cheating. Now you went and got you another guy, and now y'all over there hugging up on the Facebook and kissing on the Facebook on the boat cruise, whatever. I mean, silly stuff. It's like silly stuff. It's all the front. And he said it's all the front. It's a publicity stunt. She's just doing that because, you know what I'm saying? Because African American men know how to handle. He is different from a woman. A woman can't handle her. She cannot handle her except breaking up. She cannot handle it. But a man handles it like, I'm not worried about it. And what he do when he have, just say because he don't like the idea another man is daddy. Another man stepping up to be the daddy. So he takes his Instagram and X off. He removes, he closes accounts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Instead, you sit there and you take further action and go to court and get custody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say these men here in America, they don't know how to play their hand. I hate to say it, but when it comes to custody battle, they do not know how to play their hand. They play their hand wrong. They do not know how to play their hand. They play their hand wrong. Because if you know how to play your fucking hand, you could have a lawyer. You'd have your divorce papers and have a lawyer whip you. And have a restraining order against her and get, like I said, she never stalked him. She never stalked him or nothing. So for her, she should have had a restraining order on his new girlfriend that's wanted to come by her house and told not to have her over there. And came over there just to take pictures of her house in Jersey. I mean, all these old, y'all too fucking grown of these child games y'all playing. Elementary ass games. Y'all too fucking grown. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to stop with these old 10-cent ass games somewhere. These games are for children. You sit here, he sit here cheated first. She gave him a chance. He keep doing the same damn thing. So, you think that new boyfriend she got is gonna work? No. It's all the front when you buying roses. And she have roses, all the roses, and he's buying roses. That don't mean jack. That don't mean jack. It's all the front. It's all the front. And yes, women does it. Women does it. They go and put their new boyfriend on the Instagram to make you jealous, to make you jealous and make you run and make you jealous or whatever. This whole silly shit. It's silly. The whole thing is silly. It's all silly. You knew it. It's about having custody battle of those kids. They've been together 8 years or whatever. And he got tired of themselves. Like I said, maybe he got tired of that bullshit, and he didn't. And tired of it, he went on because big titties and big ass. It's not enough for him. It's not enough for no man. It's not enough for no man. Or he afraid that she gonna take aim first? I don't know. So hit the comments. I'm just saying, hit the like button. But like I said, it's not. See, custody battle, that's what y'all should be doing. Y'all should be in court fighting and fighting and fighting. Who's going to get the child? Who's going to get custody? Because, like I said, I'm going to tell you, when you in your city, I'm going to tell you how it's going to go down when it comes to custody battle. You take your kid to the nearest police station or hospital or children family social service and drop them off every week. You spend a week with him, you spend a week, she spend a week. Y'all take turns raising this child. But I'm going to tell you one right now. Don't be putting poison inside this child. Don't put this kid in risk because you and him don't get along. Putting acid and putting poison in this kid. Oh, what your mama doing? What your mama's new boyfriend doing? What's your new daddy's girlfriend doing? Did your new girlfriend, did your daddy's new girlfriend did something to you? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Because right now, you is teaching this kid how to do disaster. You teaching your kid. This all you doing is teaching your kid these type of things. Because when he grow up, it's going to be the same generation just like y'all. That's why. That's why. Now, if there's something going on, you make sure you tell him, I want you to tell me the truth. Let me tell you something, son. I want you to tell me the truth. What do mama boyfriend did to you? Because I'm finna get up and I'm going to go over there. But I ain't going to be raising no hell. And I ain't going to be doing all this old malicious stuff. I'm going to say, listen. It didn't came out of my mouth. It came out of this child's mouth. He said that you did A, B, C, and D to him. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. This is what this child told me. He said that you did A, B, C, and D to him. And that was it. I'm not here to start nothing. I'm here just going by what the child saying. He telling me, but I'm not. And it's like, oh, you're coaching them. That's first thing you're going to say. You coaching them. These are ways that you can, this is the way that, okay, I'm taking that uses the kid. They want to ask the kid question, what they did or something. Because that's another way to win a custody battle. So you're going to go up to court to lie, say this person did this A, B, C, and D. So he can win custody battle. See, these are things that they were trying to do. This is why stepmama and stepfather step off. It's best, that's why I say it's best for y'all get into the custody battle. Then when you win the custody battle, then you get another person in your life. The divorce is final. You can get with somebody, she can get with somebody. That's all you have to do. But y'all take turns again. That's all you do. Spend 1 week, he spend 1 week. If y'all live out of town, if y'all say you want to move out of town, let him stay over there for a month, then he can stay with you for a month. Y'all take turns. You take him to the police station. Drop the kid off there. But don't do no personal, don't do no personal. I'm going to tell you, this is what y'all messed up at. You going to their house to drop them off there. You going to their house to drop them off there, and it ends bad. It ends in tragedy. That's why I said take them to the police station and drop them off at your local police station. Because when you're in the police station, you can't do. They not gonna play with you this old back and forth, all this arguing and all. They ain't playing with you. They gonna handcuff you and they gonna take your ass in that back. I'm dead serious. The minute you start acting a fool and start tripping, they're gonna handcuff you and they're gonna take your ass in the back into one of them cells, into them holding tanks. Hit the like button. That's why. Take them to the nearest police station. The nearest police station. You go up to the front desk and you tell the police, we doing a visit exchange and I want to pick up my kid here. That's what the judges might end up telling you too. Now, It's a certain day you supposed to drop your kid off. Now, if your kid gonna get dropped off at a certain time, if your kid don't come, guess what? They gonna be on that radio. They gonna get on that radio and they gonna call. They gonna call. They gonna learn to do this right. Not taking them to you not taking them straight to their house, and next thing you know, here's a back and forth argument. Nuh-uh. So take them to the police station. Do this right. Do it right. If the police tell you to have this child back here Sunday night, you bring this kid here Sunday night. If he go to school and next close to her, he gets to come pick up that child, but you pick him up here Sunday night. Now you better come on time, because if you don't come on time, if you come 2 hours late, they're gonna be looking for you. They're gonna think you kidnapped the kid. So it's best for you to drop them off on a certain time. The police is waiting and your ex waiting. So drop them off and go. Don't do all that dropping them off at your house, at his house. Look what happened to the couple. Well, on Snap, the wife and the new boyfriend shot the ex-husband and his girlfriend and his wife, whatever. Shot them dead in the living room. And guess what? Nobody got the kid now. She gone to jail. Or you better be careful, because they could end up killing that kid just to get back at you. I'm going to tell you again. If you see signs of this kid going to school with some type of bruise because you got pissed off because you trying to get back at him, it's a red flag. Get the police and you go over there and get it and do some investigation. Because it's people, I'm telling you, it's people, you got some people will kill their own kid to get back at their ex. You got to be very careful. That's why you got to be very careful having a child by these individuals, these crazy ass people out here in America. So be careful having all them kids back here in America. Because they know if you having all these kids here in America, then, not in America, if you having all these kids here and you get pissed off and you start doing something to this kid, they does this 90%, 80, 70%, I don't know percentage, but they does it all the time. So be very careful. So that's why they says bring them into the police station. Because that's why so many baby killers is locked up in jail between men and women. Could tell you, custody battle could lead to death. Custody battle can lead to a child get killed, or the father get killed, or the mama get killed. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you the words is. Because these people here, that's why they're called background check. So be alert. Be alert. That's why if they do it, sentence them bitches to death. And I feel sorry, that guy, let me see, where was it? It was in Ohio. Somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio. It's one of the cities in Ohio that this man cried like a baby. This bitch and her boyfriend killed that man's daughter. It was the ex-girlfriend and her boyfriend killed his daughter just because. Even though he was black, I feel sorry for him. If I knew him, I'd give him a pat on the back right now. And if I was a judge, I would send both of them to death row. Both of them would be getting chemicals in their arm, going through their damn veins. What the kid got to do with that? What the kid got? What the kid got to do with that? What the kid got to do with it? What the kid got to do with that? That man cried like a baby. Killed it. Cried like a baby. I'm like, damn. Even though he's black, it don't mean nothing. He's a human being. He's a father. Killed that baby for no particular reason. A little girl. That's why I'm putting out SOS on everybody. When you have those cussy battles, go ahead and go ahead. You tell me. You tell the system and sends them to death. Both of them bitches. Both of them black bitches. Sends them to death of the murder of that little girl. I'm dead serious. That ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend killed that little girl. Left that man in tears. If I wish I knew him, I'd hug him. If I was DA, I'm sending them to death. I want them off this planet. Off this damn earth. I want them off this earth. Period, point blank. You get mad at this man and you take it out on that kid. Because, okay, if I can't have it, he ain't gonna have it. And what you gonna do, kill the kid? Nah, we're gonna play this the right way. You gonna take turns. And I'm telling you right now, you miss one day. That's a fine. A $400 fine if you miss one day. So if he paid child support, $400 gonna be taken out of your damn child support check if you miss one day. You miss 2 days, that's $800. 3 days, $1,200. 4 days, $1,600, and so on. So don't do it. If you show up 2 hours late, that's $200. If you show up 2 hours late, that's a $100 fine. If you show up 2 hours late. So you better bring them on time. This is what's supposed to be. If I don't see him, you better run. These are cussy battles you're supposed to be. This is supposed to be a cussy battle. This is supposed to be turns, taking turns raising the kid. The kid got 2 houses. Kid got 2 places to go. The mama's house, the daddy's house. Mama got her own house. Daddy got her own house. Y'all got 2 sets of parents. You got a stepmama and a stepdaddy, a mama and a daddy. You remember that? You remember we talked about episode 30? A mama, a daddy, a stepmama, and a stepdaddy. Remember that? Because let me tell you something. If you're not sure what you want to do in your life, if you messed up, if you ain't got the energy of capable of taking care of a child, then give it to him. Let him go and race him, let him run so he grow up. You know what I'm saying? Give it to him. Let him go ahead and win it. But if she wasn't able to, if she got a job, if y'all both got jobs, if y'all both working and making a pretty good income salary, then y'all good. Hit the like button. But if y'all keep going this whole back and forth stuff, this back and forth Cardi B and Offset stuff, it's not gonna do it. You're making things worse. And yeah, you do not wish death on your kid's daddy at all. That's them kids' daddy anyway, regardless of what's going on. If he cheated or he not cheated, or whatever they was doing, the kids ain't got nothing to do with that. The kids ain't got nothing to do with it. They don't know what's going on. It's you and him. It ain't the kids. They ain't in this. They ain't got nothing to do with this. So that's why we telling you this for a reason. We telling you that all these kids growing up without a mom and father because of custody battle. Can land somebody in a graveyard and land somebody in prison for the rest of their life. By the time your parent get out of jail, this kid would have been down there 80 or 90 years old. This kid gonna have a bunch of wrinkles on his face. Going on, probably be, you might see your kid again, he gonna be in a senior citizen home somewhere. Collecting Social Security. Hit the like button. So, try. So, y'all gonna learn how to co-parent and learn how to get along without freaking fussing. So, thank you for watching Reality Talk.